Alright, let's go over how to make one of these clicking floats that will virtually never foul, simply because you're casting the weight in the jig head. From the cigar float, a 3-inch cigar float, to a 2.5-inch oval float, to the big popping cork, chugging cork. All of them click. Alright, let's go over how to make one. Alright, for this one we're going to do a 2.5-inch oval float, and here are the tools you're going to need. This is a piece of 100-pound monofilament tied in a 2-loop improved uni to the swivel there, so that the tag end goes straight back down the shank. Okay, a couple beads, a 1.0 sleeve, and a couple small Spro swivels. These are 130-pound Spros, but they're small enough that the weight doesn't come into play. All right, first things first, take your bead, put the mono through it, and if you'll notice, this tag end here has been cut 1/4 of an inch long. Okay, slip that 1/4 of an inch tag end back inside the bead. If I can see it, there we go, like that. Never see that tag end again. It'll be long gone. And also point out, I like the floats that have the metal inserts on the end. It actually makes the bead click a little bit louder. Put the end of the 100-pound mono through. Bring that bead up against the side. Slide your other bead on. Your 1.0 sleeve. And your swivel. Now bring your crimp up next to your bead like that. Put the other end of your 100-pound through there and pull it up. You don't want it tight, you want to leave a little room, but pull it up about like that. And that gives you just enough room for it to click real hard between the two of them. Okay, now that you've got that up against the bead, take your crimping pliers, and this is when you really need to pull it down to where you really want it, because once you crimp it, that's it. Alright, got it where you want it. Crimp it good, like that. Then take your fingernail clippers and go up against the edge of your crimp, trim it off nice and close. So that's what you got left. You got basically an 1/8 to 3/16 of an inch left in between, so every time you move the rod, these are going to click, and this tackle will virtually never foul. I will add one thing also. This end that you've tied, this goes to the main line of your rod and reel. This end that you've crimped, this is where you tie your leader onto. You can tie as little as 6 inches or a couple or 3 feet if you want. About 18 inches or 2 feet really works pretty well. All right.